This game is fiction. Yes, yes, yes. I can even go faster. I can even faster. Okay. Uh, that one. That one. That one. That one. That one. That one. And this one. That one. That one. That one. And then over here. Over here. No, I need the blue one first. This is the blue one. Prologue. Blue key combination 0263. Uh-huh. Where's the red key again? I forgot where the red key is. Mirror. The mirror. Mirror. Akane. The red key combination is 7, 4, 8, 5. Uh-huh. Six, 7, 1. Uh-huh. I actually need to pull down my curtains because the sun is coming through and it's going to prevent me from staring and looking at what I need to look at. Staring and looking and staring and looking and staring and looking and staring and looking. Yeah. Gotta make sure that I maximize all of it. Otherwise I don't have really much. No. That is slightly better, but why isn't it? Not. Oh, probably because it's not properly on there. Um, it's not that important. Slightly annoying. Fuck it. I'm a man. I see a problem, I go fix it immediately. Instead of contemplate about what it will feel. I don't want to be mean. Mindset can go fuck itself. Real talk. A thing that I want to do in my videos every now and then in a video, maybe 5 times per video depending on how long it is. But yeah, real talk. What the fuck is with you girls, man? The whole, yeah, I don't want to block him because I don't want to be mean. You do realize that that's just fucking bullshit, right? And you actually make a commitment that you don't want to be mean, but there's underlying truth with them when it comes to that. You just don't want to give it up. But to your friends you say that he's a creep. To your friends you say that he's ugly. And then you want to be with that same ugly guy because you want to be secretive and all romantic movie nonsense. Well, guess what? It feels awesome, both sides, but it's just so fucking pathetically cringe. You're not in the movie, grow the fuck up. And oh, born a man, always a man, born a woman, always a woman. You cannot be both or none. The non-binary is pathetic and bullshit. The they/them pronouns is pathetic and bullshit. You're not multiple people. Referring to someone as they or them when it's a singular person, not gonna happen. They and them is plural, multiple. So you basically are just saying that you're a bunch of goddamn crazies who need to be locked up in an asylum with your multiple personality disorders and schizophrenia. And those two are not the same. For you pretenders out there, they're not the same. In the meantime, X ending. Sent in June. So how can this gotta be a voice recorded, right? Don't understand why the dog keeps fucking whining like a little dog, but it needs to fucking stop. Okay, let's just keep this moving along. I think this goes faster instead. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, the first option is 3 plus 6. Everyone who verified had to go. Wow, so much I have skipped already. Just like I did before. So satisfying. That everyone who verified had to go. Hmm. I have a feeling that this goes faster. Uh, 4. It needs to be the number 4. Decided that it had to be door 5. Yeah, no one cares, my guy. Okay. I mean, I could just do this. There's no time to it. Anyways, so the bed, take that, take that, take that, take that. Okay. Examine the piano and take the map off the ship. Yeets, 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 yeets. Okay. Yeet, 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 yeet. Okay. Yeet, 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 yeet. Okay. Ja, ja. Och joh, och joh, och joh. Whoa there. Whoa, stop that, bucko. Yeets, yeets, yeets. Why do I keep saying yeet? Yeeting is throwing something last time I checked. Instead of what Jey Uso is fucking doing. Like, I hope you Americans realize, right, that Damian Priest literally has, in his theme song, All Rise for El Diablo. So you're all rising for fucking Satan. Just so you fucking know that. On top of that, you have Jey Uso, who's making you basically bow for him. And then you have all these fucking people doing the devil horns and all that shit. Like, why? Why do you... Why do you support that shit nonsense? Like, I don't understand you. It's fucking cringe. From left to right, it is 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 5, 4, 3, and then 4, 3, 5, 6, and then 6, 5, 4, 3. Uh-huh. On to the casino. Wow, this goes so much faster. I like this so much. This is good. Like, the last video was like about 5 hours, and I edited it down to 4 hours something. But oh my god, I read so much. I read way too much. Examine the table for the 5. Okay, examine the bar. That's a 7. That's a 4. Touch the fireplace mantle. Uh-huh. Turn on the lights. Turn on the lights, examine the canvas. Touch the card on the mantle for the 6 of spades. I have 6 of spades. Examine the wood at the fireplace for a coin bag. Touch the rounded counter by the stained glass for the 3 of spades. Examine the blue right angle. Examine the blue right angle. Oh, I need to do that. 5. No. 5. 6. 7. Received 8. Examine the middle slot machine while holding the coin bag. Examine the touch the pot is in order. Club. 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 Diamond. Heart. Okay, receive the Venus key and the space 2 of spades from the drawer. Go over to the lock. Go over to the lock. Go over and enter the 8 of spades. And then it needs to be 3, 2, 3, 4. Yata. And then the hallway with all the rooms. Okay. And they're in the big hospital room again, and then they meet each other. I mean, technically, it's not again. For me, it's again. And for you that's watching, it's again. I think this is going to be faster. The other one is more of a frame skip, I guess. The hallway with all the rooms. Oh, they already did everything? What? I didn't select anything, so... The hallway with all the rooms. C-deck. Oh, we should go check out the hallway with all the rooms. This is where I left off. And this is new. Okay, let's go, Jimpy. They turned and ran down the hallway to the left. Ahead of them, farther down the hallway, they spotted Ace. Hey, Snake, where are you? Answer me if you're here. Jimpy paused. What did he want to do? Run to Ace. With June in tow, Jimpy jogged up to Ace. Hearing their footsteps, he turned to greet them. Ah, hello there. Snake is... well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet either? Jimpy nodded. I really wonder where he could have gone. Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake. For Clover's sake. Right. Jun's face looked kinda enraptured. That doesn't look very enraptured to me. Enraptured sounds like a fucking raptured dino, like or whatever the fuck it sounds like. By the way, do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? The question seemed somehow odd to Junpei. Well, why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all. Ace looked at him for a moment and then spoke. Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't. Now that you mention it? Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another. It certainly isn't rare. Jinbei wasn't sure why, or even if he was seeing what he thought he was, but he could have sworn that Ace's face tightened when he spoke. At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking, we can't really afford to waste time. Very well, let's head back to the search, shall we? You can leave this area to me. Alright, let's go, Chimpy. At June's urging, they left. They found themselves back at the staircase, but Junpei's mind was in turmoil. There was so much to think about, but no. It would have to be put aside for now. As Ace had said, finding Snake was their top priority. Junpei did his best to clear his mind. Alright, where should we go next? Back to the large hospital room. Why don't we head back to the big hospital room? Okay, let's go then. They turned and headed back towards the large hospital room. Okay, next up is walk away without saying anything. Where would they go next? Walk away without saying anything. Finish searching. No, wait. This one. She was right. Whoop, whoop. I honestly thought that Titsubiki was the one all eyes thing. I really thought Titsubiki was all eyes. Still don't understand why he would inject himself with that, but sure, it's whatever. Ain't no way that's gonna be heroic. Alright, door number 8. Door number 8. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I might be able to do 3 endings, actually. If it hurries up. Yeah. First things first. Okay. 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 Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Clicking on everything. And examine that. Examine it again. Examine it again. And again. And again. No. That. And then this. And then that. And then this. And then that. And then this. And then this. And then that. And then this. And then this. And then that. And then this. No. Okay. 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 No. That. The ethanol. Oh, the audio sounds like crazy. But fuck it, I really don't care. Item. I need to probably examine that shit. About digital roots. Okay. 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 Now this has taken for me at least 10 minutes. Because the first time I did this, I had to fucking search a fuck ton for it. And now this is going to take a long, long time. Like, this took so long last time, man. And it was all unnecessary as well. But hey, at least now this works. Alright, with first it is bottom right, and then top right, top left, middle. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, what do I do now? Oh, right. Awesome. Now that one is done. Of course, there's a reason. They could only go down, of course. That's possible. Door 1. Okay, well, while that is going, I hope you're doing great. While you're watching this, I hope you're doing amazing. It's fine. And for the one that I'm creating these videos for, which is my rain, my light, my love, the girl that I am in a relationship with, of course there's a reason. I'm not gonna say her name because why would I? It's if somebody else watches this, it's not about you. It's only about her, my rain, my light. I love her. They could only go down. Okay. Oh, that is happening. And then the next choice is going to be, of course. Probably, maybe, who knows. Oh no! Unnecessary gore explanations. So fucking weird. Yeah. Of course. That's possible. Door 1. Wait, let me go back for this. You open the second one, Jinpei next to Santa, he wants to be door 6. Yeah, that's what I wrote. Jinpei continued. The third, fourth, and fifth piece of paper, Jinpei. Clover wants 1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 wants 2. Yeah? Wait a minute. There's no way I'm going anywhere with the Elephant Man. No, there'd be no point to the voting. Gonna change that choice. But just give it up, Lotus. It's not like I want to hang out with some exhibitionist grandma. Look, I'm not an exhibitionist. I'm wearing clothes. Barely. So, last time I checked, that's not a crime. Maybe. But what about common decency? Nobody wants to have to look at a chick who's half naked, who's a half naked raisin. 7 MVP. Yeah, man. Nah. Tits McGee, fuck you. Honestly, man. You're talentless OnlyFans object. It's you have no purpose of existence. Everybody who has OnlyFans have no purpose of existence. So yeah. But hey, they have money, I guess. But they will never ever find true happiness. I choose door 1. I'm in the wheelhouse. Uh-huh. No. That one. Eats. Eats. Eat. Eat. Take the stack, examine the map on the wall. Yeet. Yeet. Examine the map for a rock table. Look at the shelf for the ship's log. Examine the middle drawer of the desk. Okay. Take the pocket watch. Well, not a problem, but no, well, not a problem, but Junpei looked desperately around the room, anywhere but at Ace, trying to find a convincing reason to dismiss him. Ace opened his mouth, then took another look at Junpei. I was about to say, I already did this. For no reason he could fathom, Junpei's head began to hurt, a sharp piercing pain. A sharp pain in his head. How much time passed? He wasn't sure. But he did notice when Ace strode through the door. His smile was more of a smirk, and he had the air of a man who knew more than his opponent. Ah yes, there was something I wanted to check if you don't mind. Yeah? What's that? Pardon me. With no warning, Ace slipped his hand in his vest. Hey, what the hell are you doing? He reaches for Ace's arm, but it was already too late. The oldest man's hand was the piece of paper Junpei balled up and hid it in his pocket. Just as I thought, you switched them, didn't you? When we voted. I already did this! Well, I can't say I care. I managed to get through the numbered door I wanted, despite your mischief. Why did you? Oh, simple curiosity. I hope you won't think ill of me. Ace smiled, gave Junpei a friendly pat on the shoulder, and then turned his heel and left. I already read this! Asshole! Examine the engine, ordered telegraph. Touch the steering wheel. And then we have south. South. West. Southwest. And then we have northwest. And then we have east. And then we have north. Well, I have north. Full, half, slow, full, half, dead slow, stop. Oh, we need to examine this again. Forgot about that. Okay. And then we are in the captain's quarters. And the ending is about to happen. That is one of the 4 guys of the pharmaceutical. I know it's important to figure out who did this, but don't you think we should figure out how to get out here first? But please, I don't want to waste any more time. Clover looked miserable as she could start crying at any moment. Junpei didn't have the heart to tell her no. Alright, sure thing. Was his mind playing tricks on him, Junpei wondered. For a moment he could have sworn he'd seen Clover smile. Mm-hmm. 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 And combine these two. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No, I need to combine these two. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Combine these two. Uh-huh. Uh... Follow the Morse code. Okay. Well, was it supposed to say all eyes? There wasn't a space between the L and the I. Were they trying to say that all eyes was a single word? It was an interesting thought, but it left Junpei's mind quickly as he opened the file. What lay inside was far more interesting and far more confusing. In addition to the Uranus card, was the bottom deck a library? Whatever might have been there, however, would have to wait. At the moment, there was nothing Junpei could do. He gripped the key card tighter and shoved it deep in his pocket. 3, 5, 14, 2, 7, 2, 4. E. Yes, it worked. Good job. Alright. I wonder. What the hell? Come on. We gotta hurry. With that clover ran. Huh? You got something in your pocket. What is it? Oh, this? Okay. Junpei orchestrated past confused Junpei. As she did, he got a glimpse of her back. Sticking from collar was something that looked like a big wooden stick. Hey Clover, what the hell is that thing on your back? She didn't respond. Instead, she quickly turned the corner and disappeared. They reached B-Deck at the same time. Junpei, Clover. June's face was excited. Something had happened that much. Junpei could tell by simply looking at her. What's up? Given the situation, he was not inclined to be excited about the sudden developments. June, however, couldn't contain herself. We found it. Found what? We found it. What did you find? The last door. We found door 9. What? Come, just follow us. We'll explain on the way. Okay, let's go. 7 turned and jogged off down the stairs. The rest followed. We finally made it. The relief and excitement in her voice echoed what each of them had felt. Yeah, it's finally time. Junpei wasn't quite ready to believe that they really done it. At least not just yet. Still, if everyone said that it was the door 9, then it probably was. He could feel his heart racing. A mixture of anticipation and fear ran through his veins, and he could feel his legs shaking. He was doing his best to maintain a scene of healthy skepticism, but he couldn't deny that the prospect of escape was an exciting one. I already read that, but it's fine. But there is one thing he couldn't get off his mind. The numbered door could only accumulate between 3 and 5 people. There were 7 of them on the way to door 9. That meant that even in the best case scenario, there would be 2 of them who would be left, who need to stay behind. 2 people. You didn't have the solutions to the problem yet. The Junpei looked over at the clock. Indicate 4:30. Then 90 minutes left. Hey, Junpei, June, what the hell are you two doing? Hurry it up. Santa's voice jolted. Blah 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 blah. Let's go, Junpei. Okay, we've already read all of this. Why can I not skip it? C-Deck and Clover spoke. Hey, what about door 2? Everyone else stopped. They all turned to look to Clover. 7 spoke. What about door 2? Door 2 is the only one we haven't gone through it. I mean, yeah, that's true. Are you guys okay with that? Not investigating it, I mean? So what? We found door 9. We don't need any of the other doors. What's the point? What's the point in going to door 9? We can't go all through it, can we? Then we should do what we have to do before we go any further. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. The best way to finish it quickly is to do the border pieces first, you know? Or what? You think all 7 of us should go to door 9 and then we argue over who stays behind and who gets to go? Do we really want to do that again? Who knows? If we check out door 2, maybe we'll find something. Maybe we can find a way to get all of us out. I don't know what might be in there. We might not find anything. But don't you think it'd be better to at least have a look? I mean, am I wrong? Does it sound wrong to you guys? Yeah, you do have a point. The others nodded in agreement. The last time I checked the clock was 4:30. It's not like we've got a lot of time, but if we're quick about it, we might have time to take a look. You're right. Let's go take a look at door 2. They were back in front of the elevator. Nearby was a large hospital room. The elevator could take them down to door 2. After a few minutes of discussion, they decided that Clover, Santa, June, and 7 would go. Alright, let's get going. I see you later. Okay, be careful. They climbed into the elevator and Junpei listened to it creak and rattle its way to the bottom deck. Only Junpei, Ace and Tsuki were left. As the elevator rumbled out of sight, Ace spoke. Tsuki, would you be so kind to go with me? Go with you? I didn't think people still talked the way outside of 1950s. Well, I'm a mother. Would there be a problem for you? That wasn't what I meant. See? Fucking OnlyFans objects so. They all have the fucking same mindset. I need to fill up my holes, otherwise I don't have any self-value. Ugh. I was hoping you would come with me. Hahaha. Seriously though, I was kidding. So, where was it that you wanted to take me? There's something I wanted to show you. Hey man, what the hell? I'm not important enough? Well, it's not like that. Once I've shown Tsuki, I'll show you. Really? Of course. Ace smiles friendly. Fine. Do whatever you want. Thank you. You coming, Tsuki? Fine. It doesn't look like they're going to be back anytime soon. I might as well go see whatever it is you think is so important. Thank you. Shall we go then? Ace turned and began to walk. Tsuki followed. They disappeared into the hallway on the left. Jimmy wasn't sure how long they had been gone when the elevator suddenly opened. A single person stood there, Clover. She looked at Junpei, then slowly, purposefully stepped out of the elevator. The door closed behind her. Where is everybody else? What happened? She didn't answer. Instead, her eyes swept the room and then settled on Junpei. Where are Ace and Tsuki? Junpei explained what happened. Oh. Then they went over there? Her voice was small and timid. Yeah, I think so. He repeated his earlier question. So where are June, Santa, and Seven? Why aren't they with you? You really want to know? There was something wrong with her smile. Yeah, okay, sure. Here, let me show you. Clover pulled something out of her pocket and tossed it onto the floor at Junpei's feet. He looked down. On the floor in front of him were 3 metal rings, bracelets. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. Junpei collapsed. No way. That's gotta be some kind of joke. This can't be real. Junpei's body felt like rubber. His heart felt like a cold lump in his chest, and his hands shook uncontrollably. Sweat poured down his face. Let me just do this. The 3 bracelets sat there on the floor before him. He could see the numbers on their faces. 3, 7, and 6. Lastly, let us discuss how to remove bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1, you escape from the ship. 2, your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once a bracelet is taken outside of the confines of the ship or detects that the wire's heartbeat has been fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically. But why? Junpei's voice was flat and broken. Clover's response was cold. Revenge for my brother. He was forced into door 3 and murdered. You need at least 3 people to open the door. Who were the 2 that opened that door with him? It could only have been Santa and Seven. That's why I killed them. But why? Why did you kill June? Because she tried to protect them. She was in the way. She had to die too. No. Junpei shook his head, trying desperately to wake himself up from what had to be a dream. It couldn't be real, it just couldn't. Hey Junpei. He felt Clover's hand on his shoulder. Her smile was wrong. Horribly wrong. Her face looked like a mask made of stretched human skin. The smile that parted her lips did not extend to her eyes. They were dead and empty. The girl in front of him was no longer the Clover he had known. Perhaps she was not even human. Let's go. Her hands reached out toward him. Let's get out of here. Let's leave this ship. What the hell are you talking about? To open a numbered door. Yeah, I know. You need at least 3 people. But as long as we have this... Once again, Clover reached into her pocket and pulled something out. It was another bracelet. Junpei could see the number on the face. 0. You've got something in your pocket. What is it? Oh, this. This is. Damn, Clover. See? You get it now? If we have the 0 bracelet, we can leave. You and I can open door 9 with just the two of us. See? So let's go. Come on, hurry up. She shoved her hand out again. Junpei looked up at Clover. She had the face of a demon, but there was something else. There was a holy light that surrounded her. She was both a fierce god and a benevolent goddess filled with love. Junpei, her voice was soft. Her eyes weren't empty anymore. They were deep, so deep Junpei could feel himself falling into them. He felt dizzy. There was something oddly bewitching about her. His mind was beginning to crack and his heart began to melt. Junpei? The hand she was offering him, it looked so soft, so inviting. Junpei reached out with his own trembling hand and closed it over hers. Her. Gah. Gah. Junpei writhed in agony. He shuddered and twitched his body, spasming as he went into shock. He screamed until his throat was torn and bloody, then screamed more. His cries echoed across the room. Eventually his movement slowed, then faded. There was no more strength left in Junpei. He could feel his body begin to go numb. He no longer felt pain, no longer felt anything. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. The last remnants of his mind began to fade. Even his vision faded to nothingness. He saw Clover. Thanks, Junpei. I'm just gonna borrow this, okay? Her smile was cold. Damn. What was left of Junpei's conscious mind drifted away. All that was left was a twisted, broken corpse. Damn! Okay. Well then. Yes. Alright, 2 endings left. Save complete. And we have the knife ending. Submarine ending. I have that one. Okay, so those are the 2 that I need. And then there's this one. Two. 3, 4. Okay, yeah, knife and submarine is next. Alright. Okay, it's fiction. Uh-huh. Doing this nonsense again. Come on. I wish you could skip scenes, man. Alright. Checking. Checking. Seems to be fine. Let's do this shit again. No. No. Two, 6, 3. But this over here. And then 7, 4. Shit. 5. Okay. It's the Axe ending knife. It was 6, 7, and 1. Pretty sure. Okay. Haha. Skipping, skipping. Skipping, skipping. 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 Yada 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 blah 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 blah. Imagine doing this without the frame rate increase of the simulator. That would have been unplayable. For me at least. That would have been seriously unplayable. It's the constant yapping, man. Maybe this does go faster. I wish you could skip just scenes in general to the choices instead. Set that in June. Everyone who went in, who verified had to go. We have 4. Come on. Almost there. 4. Decided that door 4 will be fine. Didn't like looking for it because I don't know where it is. Find a way out. Okay. Matches. Examine, 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 examine. Okay. Hey, come on, it's not like that. Jimpy did his best to act tough, like he didn't care. His best wasn't very good. I guess you haven't chased at all, Jimpy. She giggled. For the map. The actual Titanic? The actual Titanic? You mean like it slipped through time and ended up here? Before the ship sunk on April 14, 1912? Huh? What the hell are you smoking? Huh? Did I get it wrong? Shipper grinned and shook his head. No, that's not... I mean, come on. Slipped through time? Seriously? I was talking about the controversy surrounding the Titanic. Controversy? What do you mean? Haven't you heard of it? It's pretty famous, you know. The Titanic has a sister ship that is essentially identical. It was called the Olympic. Oh yeah, I heard of it. If I remember correctly, the Olympic was a ship that had a lot of problems, and the company that owned it didn't know how to get rid of it, right? So they made the Olympic up to look just like the brand new Titanic, and then they sunk it on purpose. That's right. They also took a huge insurance policy on it before it set sail. That would mean that the real Titanic never sank. Yeah, the ships got swapped. The real Titanic was renamed the Olympic in the secret and was used as a passenger ship for more than 20 years. Hey, wait a minute. What did that mean it retired in 1935, huh? Well, yeah, I guess somewhere around that. Well, what happened to it after that? It was dismantled, then it doesn't matter, does it? Which boat is the real Titanic? Which boat the real Titanic was? It doesn't exist anymore. It was either retired or dismantled or sunk in the Atlantic by the curse. But then that would mean that the ship is... Wait, what did you say? Huh? Sank in the Atlantic because of what? The curse. What do you mean by curse? A curse is a curse. Egyptian money. And there we go. Nah, that's stupid. I don't buy it. It's true. How can you be so sure? That mummy wasn't just a normal mummy. It was a really mysterious, totally unbelievable. What was so unbelievable about it? Nice. Skipping. Skipping. Go back to the bathroom and take the map off the wall. Examine the dresser drawer for the dresser key. Lotus's room. Candlestick. Oh, that one and that one. That one. that one. Shower curtain. Wait, what? Oh, I cannot go back to the dialogue. That's fine. Go over here, over there. Candlestock. And that one. Yatha. Okay. I'm gonna take the bookmark apparently. You mean like the stock market? Nah, that's not what I mean. Why the hell would you think that? I mean, I do stocks too, but the last statement was more or less thrown away by Santa, caught Jinpei very much by surprise. You? A stockbroker? Yeah, got a problem with that? No, you just don't look like the type. What Jinpei didn't say, of course, was that he didn't think Santa looked smart enough to be a stockbroker. Man, that stuff's just like gambling, you know? All you gotta do is bet on the winning horse. Nothing hard about that. You sound pretty confident, so are you betting on the winning horse? Of course I am. You remember a couple years back when the stock of Cradle Pharmaceuticals shot through the roof? Stacked a few bills over that, and if I do say so myself. Was Jinpei could think of. He had never heard of pharmaceutical. Fortunately, he was quickly further from the embarrassment. Hey, how long are you gonna be standing wasting time? Stop screwing around. The voice was screaming at them from the other room. It was unmistakably Miss Tits McGee. The lady has spoken. Santa signed. We better get back to work before we piss her off. I want her beating me up. Hey, wait, we aren't done. He started. Titsbeki appeared next to the room, blocking his path. Her posture suggested that she was not about to let him pass. There was nothing for it. He had lost. Okay, I'll get back to work. Damn it. Her glare suggested on a blah 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 blah. Titsbeki needs to shut the fuck up because your entire existence is fucking nothing. How about that? Bitch. That one. That's a. Okay. Um. That one. Swap these two around. There we go. Uh-huh. Mars is small boat floating on the water. Yapping, 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 yapping. Blah, 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 blah. A small boat floating in a lake. A small boat floating in a lake. That's the front of the boat, and there are the oars sticking out. Chippy pointed out that what he was talking about. Nope, that's wrong. Titspicky smiled triumphantly. This is a dog, see? Like this. Lois pointed out the parts of the picture, and eventually a dog took shape. It looked like as though she had to point. It was a dog, said Aldsnaldus. So now we know what it's a picture of, but I don't see how that helps us. Thank fucking God I can skip this nonsense. Thank you. Appreciate. Ha 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 how. Eat. Eat. Alright. Now in the kitchen. Am I glad that I can also skip the fuck ton of gibberish in the fucking whatchamacallit? Freezer. Nope. Knife. Rusty knife. Yes, I have. Oh, I know what you're talking about. There was a novel, a bunch of stuff to describe the sinking of the Titanic before it actually sank. Yeah, that one, Futility, it was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But, I know. I mean, I didn't know the name of the book. But the story was the same, right? It was just like it happened on the Titanic. Yeah, well, I heard it was all a hoax. A hoax? I heard it was after it sank. Apparently, the only thing was the same original was the boat that ran into an iceberg and sank. But the novel published in 1898, 14 years before the accident. Like I said, that was the first print of the book. 14 years later, the author heard about what happened to the Titanic. He figured that that it was his chance. He just went back and changed some stuff in his novel so that it matched the Titanic exactly. Junpei was surprised by Junpei's response. June seemed rather taken aback. Really? There's no such thing as primordial. For a moment, June looked very unhappy. Okay. But no, she suddenly looked up at him alarmed. But that wasn't the only book that predicted Titanic sinking. It wasn't. Yup. And thank you, skip function. Appreciate you. I like that. Okay. And now. Okay. 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 Bottle of oil. Check the tin box on the shelves for rusty knife. With the whetstone, use oil on the rusted bolts. Uh-huh. No. That's the pantry one. Okay. Okay. And now into the freezer, and then started talking about all ice and whatever the fuck this wiki is all gonna be like. I'm a professional victim. I'm a professional talentless OnlyFans object, and I'm also a victim. Professional victim. I don't have a fucking purpose in my life. I just want to fill up my holes. And that's the only purpose I have. Goo goo gaga. Like a talentless whore. Yeah, I have a job. I make an honest living. Oh, what do you do? I please people. Oh, so you're just a fucking whore. I don't whore myself out. He wanted out of the freezer now. I just take videos and then people buy it. Okay, so you still are a fucking whore. Digital whore. You're selling your fucking body. That's interesting. Yeah, but what is that for you? Like, how is it a problem to you? Like, it's not your business. It's not your fucking business. Most honestly impressed. Well, me saying that a man cannot become a woman is also me saying that it's also not your business, and yet you make it your business, right? Right? Yeah, but it's not the same, isn't it? Pretty sure it's the same. It's the same concept. You don't like me hearing talking about something, and then you should be allowed to interfere with that. But when I have an opinion about something, like you're not making any fucking sense, man. Well, you just talking to yourself now? I mean, when you're recording, that's pretty much what you do. But honestly, I don't have to really explain myself to any of you because you're all a bunch of fucking pathetic delusionals. You're all delusionals. Uh-huh. Select the door handle. And through it and make it go kaboom. And then she's basically is just doing exactly what she's been doing, absolutely fucking nothing, because that's what you talentless OnlyFans objects do. Nothing. You do nothing. Uh-huh. Got the pork with the knife. 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 43. E. Got the card. Get out of here. And leave. Unlock the door. Leave. Back to the large hospital room C deck. So nice that I could just skip this, man. And with the increased speed that I can do, makes it so much more playable and so much better. Otherwise I would have not done this at all. Do 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 do. After there's a couple of choices, then the laboratory, boiler, cargo, and that's it for this ending. Back to the large hospital room, C deck. Walk away without saying anything. Finish searching. And then door 8. Alright, she was right. Door 8. And then the laboratory again. Should go smoothly. Mm-hmm. All of this first. This. Oh. That one. Back. Chop. Up. Examine, 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 examine. Aha. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That one. Okay. And then give me. Okay. And then. Do I need to examine it again? What's the purpose here? Wait, what the fuck am I missing? Oh, so now you're triggered. Okay. It's fucking annoying. Wasted some time on that. Junpei was for once and lost for words. Little speaker grinned, pleased with herself. Well, at any rate, that was pretty amazing. Did you fall for me again? Whoa. What do you mean again? I'm not into you. I know. Don't be stubborn, shy boy. I'm not being stubborn. I'm not shy. I'm not a boy. I'm a young, healthy 21-year-old man. I'm not gonna fall for an old lady like you. Suddenly, the guttural roar of a furious animal filled the room. Or so Junpei thought for a moment. Titsumki's hand suddenly stopped and her shoulders stiffened. Old lady, did you say old lady? Aw, crap, thought Junpei, I went too far. Oh well, it was a nice life while it lasted. I've had enough of you, go somewhere else, you're bothering me. What? Go see if you can find a password hint or something. I'll try to open it from here. Okay, you're distracting me, go now. Okay, old lady. Just like all the talentless OnlyFans objects. They're gonna eventually hit an age, and then they're fucking worthless. Fucking selling their body for fucking one measly piece of bread. She suggested him to come back for a screen, and he did. The prince text. Okay, but why is this being shown again? What is that? I don't have any idea. It just showed up. I think it's a puzzle. Looks like one. There we go. Bottom right, top left, middle. Well, never mind. Hey, hold on a minute. What does... Sorry, just forget about it. It's nothing. Before you could say anything else, she spun around and ran back down the stairs. What the hell was that? After waiting a few minutes to see if she would return, Junpei sighed, shook his head, and went back to searching. Uh-huh. And done so with that one. Uh-huh. The key? Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room. Here. Seven tossed something small and metallic toward Junpei. He caught it and found that the object was a key. Oh, really? On it was a grave of the four. It looked okay. It doesn't fucking matter to me. Can't hold on to that. Yeah, you got it. Junpei tucked the new key into his pocket. As a group, they now have 3 keys. Had not been used. The Earth key, Saturn key, and the Jupiter key. Why can I not skip this? There we go. Uh-huh. Go if there was a reason. They could only go down. Not really saying much, but then again, why would I? The reason why I'm not saying much is from time to time, I'm looking down to look at the show that my beloved is putting up for me. Even though she doesn't really notice. But I'm watching her like, I know I'm passing this shit up. Right, of course. That's possibly... Okay. Come on. La 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 la. Door 6. Boiler room. Uh-huh. Examine the door A. Take the wheel from the winch through door B. Uh-huh. Examine the winch through door C. Uh-huh. Why is this not, but it does seem like a possibility, you know? They stood there for a few minutes, no one spoke until Santa turned and walked away from the winch. Jinpei and Ace followed him. Okay, what's the point in that? Take the control panel out of the fucking box. What's in the fucking box? Oh, I need to go back in A, I guess. Yes, I do. The fucking box. Hoorah. Take the take it to place the control panel in the door of the conveyor belt. Oh my god. Yeet. And then take the box full of coal. Take the box full of coal. Place the coal in the furnace. Da 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 da. That one. Wait, what? Oh, I need to get up the stairs and examine the panel on the wall. Okay, 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 okay. Got that one. Now I got that one. And now I got this one. Okay. Date the discs for the respective gear. Somebody exit up the stairs. Yeet, 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 yeet. Wait, what? I'm confused. Where's the exit? Oh. Bam, 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 ba da 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 da. And I left. Oh my God, I left. I'm gonna go into the cargo room. Cargo room. Cargo, cargo. Cargo, cargo, cargo. I don't really care. It goes that a long time ago there were two Santas. One of them wore white and the other one wore black. The white Santa gave presents for the good kids. The black Santa played tricks on the bad kids. They went on for like that for a while. I really don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. I want this to hurry up. Can you just go? Hurry up. Hurry up. We all know that Akane is your sister. Okay. Uh-huh. That's four of them. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. Okay. I'll leave the rest to you. He quickly turned away and walked away. Strange, Junpei thought. Oh well, whatever. Doing his best to clear his mind for the task at hand, he turned back towards the boxes. It was to solve the puzzle of 9 boxes. 9 cards with pictures and 9 boxes. Junpei stared at them for a moment and then began. Okay, well, I guess I'm going up. Guess I'm not going up. Oh, I need to touch this. Wow, that is so much yapping. Alright. This one is 541. 4 1 5 4 1 and then 8 2 1. What? Oh, I need to do that one. Damn. Well, I wasn't paying attention. 9 8 7 and then 8 2 1 7 4 5 8 to 1 and then 9 2 1 6 4 7 and then 6 4 3 6 4 3 6 4 3 9 8 1 and then 7 4 3 9 8 1 F. All the pins must equal 50 vertically and diagonally. 8 1 6 3 5 7 4 9 2. All right. Okay, I'm gonna cargo room boxes boxes boxers. Up right up right down right down down left up right down left up right down right up left down left up up right down left down right up up left down left down right. Okay. Hoorah. Touch the coven. Touch the coven. I did. Open the door with the rusty key. No, not that way. It opened. Okay. Yeah. This is the other ending done. Two doors. Two doors of 9. Getting rid of the rest. Wow, skipping. Awesome. Jippy and June ran into the central hospital room and looked around. She's not here. No, she isn't. They searched a little longer, but with no luck. They couldn't find Clover. Finally, they gave up and left for central hospital room. Slowly, they made their way back to the hallway. At last, they reached the stairs. Junpei spoke. Alright. Wait, did he? We should probably split up. Alright, I'm thinking we should probably split up. I'll head back up to the stairs and take the elevator down to E deck. June, you can take the stairs up to B deck. Alright, that sounds good. But, what? Could you just stop calling me by that code name when we're alone? Sure. I'll do that. There was a reason Junpei persisted calling her June even when they were alone, although perhaps not best reason. He was embarrassed to call her by her nickname he'd used when they were children, Kenny. 9 years ago, it came naturally. After all, they were children. But now that they were adults, it felt strange, regardless of what he might hope for. To call a woman he wasn't dating by such a childish nickname felt odd to him. Of course, to call her Miss Kurashiki would be even more awkward, and simply Kurashiki would be a little whatever. Although he couldn't put his finger on why, it felt somewhat forward to call her Akane when they hadn't seen each other such a long time. In short, it was simply easier for him to call her June and leave it at that. Alright, I'm going then. Yeah, be careful, Kenny. June, or perhaps more appropriately, Kenny blushed and smiled. You be careful too, Jumpy. Yeah, got it. Take care. Junpei looked after her for a moment as she ran up the stairs, then turned around and took off for the hallway. Tragedy always strikes when one least expects it, but to wait for a man who stands before striking him down seems almost crueler than dealing the fatal blow while he lies on the ground. A light in the dark place, June's smile had given him hope, but for escape there was possibly for something else. And for possibly for something else, it was that hope that raised his spirits just enough so that they might soon be fully whatever, I don't care. He opened the door and there she was. A woman sat slouched against the wall. Titsuki. Junpei felt his blood turn to ice. Her body was limp and her skin smooth and pale as always. She's dead? Celebrate good times, come on. She's fucking dead, Titsuki is dead. Woohoo! She's dead, Titsuki is dead. Celebrate good times, go fuck yourself. OnlyFans object, Titsuki was covered in red blood. Jimmy felt his chest constrict. No, he didn't, because he was celebrating. I am saying that he was celebrating. He's celebrating so badly. He's peeing all over her corpse, because that's what she's used to anyways. Because all you talentless OnlyFans objects are into that nonsense. You're all fucking pathetic. You don't have any self-worth. You sell yourself for a couple of goddamn currencies. and thinking you've accomplished something, but you don't. You're fucking pathetic. Get a real job. Get a fucking real job. Well, aren't you streaming? Aren't you fucking... Okay, but I'm not doing this for a job, though. Stop being so delusional. Stop being so delusional. Stop being so delusional. Tispiggy is dead. She's fucking dead. She's fucking dead. You hear the noise. It sounded like a sharp knife cutting through wet meat. It struck him as strange that the noise came from inside his own body. A moment later, the pain hit him. It wasn't merely pain, there was heat. Extreme heat as well. He felt as though molten iron had been splashed against the side of his body. Finally, his brain made the connection. He'd been stabbed. But where? His body was quickly going numb, and he couldn't tell where the knife had met his flesh. Given the circumstances, however, he had most likely been stabbed in the back. Whoever had killed Titsumaki had now done the same to Jinpei as well. Gah! His voice was little more than a weak groan. With the little strength he had left, Jinpei turned his body trying to catch a glimpse of his attacker. But as he did, the knife dug itself deeper, twisting vigorously. Gah! Gah! He collapsed on the floor, a puppet with a strings cut. His legs and arms lay where they fell, oddly twisted and awkwardly positioned. Jinpei's body was entirely numb. He could feel the blood leaking out of him, but nothing would move. Nothing saves his eyes. Nothing saves his eyes. As he lay on the floor, his life ebbing away, what a word, Jinpei finally saw his attacker. Two tiny images of the killer reflected in his eyes. With that recognition came nothing. He felt no emotion, and not anger, not sadness, not regret. The paralysis that had claimed his body reached his mind. Okay, his killer glanced down at his body. Then without a word climbed into the elevator and was gone. His eyesight began to fade, the world grew blurry and began to dissolve into an empty white fog. The fog crept into the edges of his mind and worked, whatever, inward. Soon it swallowed up the last remaining of Junpei's mind and his consciousness left him. There was nothing more. Into utter emptiness he fell, into zero. Whatever Junpei had been was gone. So who stabbed him? Man, I hate it when it's not clear. Jinpei finds that Titsumaki, after mourning her death, he realizes something, took a bracelet. He is stabbed in the back by Ace. Confirm duo the other endings. What happened to the end? Okay. Now there's only one ending left, and I'm gonna leave that for another video.